I have been skating the angled soles for the Faction Tactical V1s now for 2 sessions. First time at a street ledge, second time at a skate park. So far I've been very impressed, but we need to see how they perform on the street rails. And there's a certain street rail that I'm really excited to go check out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to skate it because it might be a bust, but we're going to find out. So let's head on over there, which brings us here to this rail that I've looked at before. And we're going to try to get a couple grind slidey boys. Geez, if I don't trip and die. I'm going to try to get a couple slidey boys down this before we get booted out, because I don't think we're gonna have that many chances to get some stuff done. So we're gonna make sure it slides real good. And my legs aren't warmed up. And it usually doesn't go real good on the first jump of the day on a handrail, but we're gonna find out. Maybe a back roll just to get the legs warmed up, we'll see. Okay, back rail felt good. We'll go for a top sole next. First try. Go for a little top acid action. A little bit ambitious here, I think. But I think true mids would be pretty dope. Sick. I don't want to push my luck too much because I've gotten more than I expected for sure. I don't know, I've been in the mood to do some more kind grinds, so see if we can get a kind grind on the left rail. Not exactly the whole thing. I actually didn't know exactly when the steps were gonna stop because there's like, it's a little bit weird. They go past the steps. Anyway, we'll try again. Definitely had to bail. I knew I was coming right off the end of the rail, and if you do, you hit the gate. Okay, good first street session, first rail session on the angled soles. I mentioned it before in my other videos, I've made on the angled soles when I'm skating like just the skate park rails. If you didn't tell me that they were angled, I wouldn't have known. They slid really well. It feels like they locked on really well. I don't think I missed, like straight up whiffed any sole tricks. I don't think anyway. But yeah, landed a bunch of tricks that I wasn't expecting on landing, mostly because I thought I was gonna get kicked out. But the angled soles so far on that pretty chill down rail, pretty chill, felt great, felt really good. So what we're gonna do now, we're at a different spot that I'm gonna show you right now. This Kink Tril right here. I've been wanting to skate this thing for quite some time. Last time I came here, it was not skatable. It was a little bit too much of a bust, but today I think we might hopefully get a couple attempts. It's a little bit, maybe just a little bit fatter than normal, slightly. But yeah, not the chillest little kink ever. So we're gonna find out how the angled soles deal with street rails, street kinked rails. Probably just a top sole. Yeah, I'm thinking most likely just a top sole, but we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely not gonna put any wax on it, at least not at first. It looks like it'll probably slide really well, but we'll put wax on if we need it, which I doubt. All right, right here, let's get it done. Being a scaredy pants, not leaning into the stairs. Came off super lava. not really happy with that. Now it felt a little better. Okay, so after the first session here on street rails, what are my thoughts about the angled soles here for the factions? I'm just going to sort of reiterate what I've said before. If you didn't tell me I was skating these angled soles, I wouldn't know. The first rail went really, really well. I think I locked just about everything. Landed my sort of normal trick bag for the most part. Very, I won't say easily, but it all went really, really smoothly. I'll say that much for sure. So the soles slid really well. Backslide groove felt really, really good, as normal as I've sort of been feeling the whole time. I did whiff a couple top soles on that last Kink Tril, but it's hard to say, right? Is it the sole plate's fault? I hesitate to say so for sure. I've whiffed, there was a time in Tallahassee where I was skating a little bit of a fat down rail trying top soles, and I whiffed like 4 of them with the stock faction sole plates. So I think it was just user error. That's what I'm going to chalk it up to, because through the kinks on that second spot, they locked on, they held on just fine. I didn't feel any searchiness, didn't feel any uneasiness. Again, they just felt like, to me, they just felt like normal solid sole plates on rails. And so what's cool is, man, we skated street rails today. Where these really, really shine is on ledges, right? The whole reason you can angle these over and get your body weight centered over the ledge. And so you can grind ledges, at least I can, a lot easier and a lot further than you normally can, because you can angle that over and get your body weight centered over the ledge a whole lot easier, So super impressed. You know, I knew they were going to be good on ledges. Wasn't sure how they're going to be on rails, but for the street rails today, super impressed. They feel just as good as any good sole plates I've ever skated on rails. Plus, again, you have the added benefit of that ledge angle. So to me, it's a little bit of a cheat code on ledges. So pretty dope, man, pretty dope. And I can't say enough good things about the backslide groove here as well. So yeah, hey, listen, I know angled soles is a steep price point. It's not going to work for everyone. But for what it's worth, man, I'm having a great time on these sole plates. I really am, man. And again, big thing's going to be durability. Keeping a lookout for how they wear over time. They have the sole angle here, the ledge angle, and then the protection angle. So this protection angle is really just sort of a first bit of defense, I guess, against the wearing down the actual angled sole and stuff like that. So this is really just a point of wear to take the brunt of the set slides, slide outs, etc. So yeah, anyway, had a great time. If you want to check out anything I'm skating, go check it all out down in the description below. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.